Man, I smell a Best Picture winner. What's up, guys? Welcome to Movie Importance, movie review of A Star is Born, the directorial debut of actor Bradley Cooper, and also starring Lady Gaga, Andrew Dice Clay, Dave Chappelle, and Sam Elliott. So, the story of A Star is Born has been done 3 or 4 other times. It had Judy Garland in the original, and then it had Barbra Streisand and Chris Christopherson in the remake in 1976, I believe it was. And the basis of the story is you have this big rock star who is kind of in a downward spiral. He is basically an alcoholic. He's a drug user, and his world is spinning out of control. His popularity is waning. It's kind of the end of his career, basically. And in the story that is played out, he meets this woman who's very talented. She lives at home. She has a dead-end job. She's very good at singing. She's very good at, expressing her emotions through song. And in this movie, it's played by Lady Gaga. Like I said, she works at a dead-end job. She sings at this, drag place, bar, so on and so forth. So after a concert, Bradley Cooper, who is, like I said, is an alcoholic, he finds this bar, he meets Lady Gaga, and then you get the story of how Lady Gaga's character rises up the ranks to become this megastar as Bradley Cooper descends into madness and drug abuse and alcoholism, and you get your story of A Star is Born. So, to say this movie is depressing is understatement, but this movie is fucking phenomenal. This might be one of my favorite movies of the year, if not my favorite movie of the year. I'm deciding between this and Won't You Be My Neighbor right now. I still have a couple more months to go, but I haven't seen the other movie, so I can't compare between the two, but I hear a lot of good things between the Chris Christopherson and Barbra Streisand movie. And Bradley Cooper has proven himself over time and time again how good of an actor he is. But like George Clooney, but like Tom Hanks, but just like all these actors, Bradley Cooper has created a feel and a project that's based off another work and has made it his own. It has done such a great job with it that this movie is not only going to get nominations for Bradley Cooper for Best Picture, for Best Director, for Best Actor, but it's going to cement him as a top-tier director. This movie is emotional. This movie is deep. It's dark. It's depressing. It's hopeful. It's just powerful in its emotions and how it runs. Bradley Cooper, this is maybe his best role I've ever seen him in. He takes his acting abilities to a new level. Yeah, he's done stuff like Silver Linings Playbook. Yeah, he's done stuff like The Hangover, American Hustle, so on and so forth. He's gotten a bunch of nominations, but just to see him take on this character who's a drug addict, an alcoholic, and just make you feel for him, make you understand that he's losing his battle of the star he once was and losing the idea of who he is, and the people around him are trying to be there for him, but they can't. And it's just a powerful thing. It's a powerful movie. Bradley Cooper just has a depth to him that is just, his directing is phenomenal. And I mean, you just can't understate how good it is. And then I haven't even gotten to Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga, she's very phenomenal as a musician, very eccentric, very weird, done a lot of things in her career. She's phenomenal in this movie. This is an Oscar-worthy performance. She really sells her character as a woman who wants to be something but can't because her father, who's played by Andrew Dice Clay, who's also phenomenal in the movie, she's always being told that she can't do something. And what Bradley Cooper's character is trying to tell her is, you can do whatever you want. You just have to believe in yourself, and you can prove to it. And the first scene, you see it in the trailer where he gets her on stage to sing the song that is very prominent throughout the trailer. You can see that she is natural for this lifestyle. And I just can't say enough good things about her character and her in general. She is a fantastic talent. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Lady Gaga's music. It's just not my type of style of music. But as an actress, I can't wait to see what she does in the future. This is a role that just blows it off the screen. Just to see what she's doing, how she's playing off Bradley Cooper. It's just it can't be understated how good she is. And just to see her stand by Bradley Cooper as he self-destructs, it's just another level to a movie that's fantastic. And then you got like the minor characters. You got the Andrew Dice Clay who's playing the father to Lady Gaga, and Andrew Dice Clay is actually, as small as his character is in the movie, he does a nice job with it. He's a character. He's an actor who I've never been a big fan of. I don't like his brash or his brash personality, but he's subdued here. He supports his daughter. He gets angry when Bradley Cooper fucks up, and it's just a good part to see. And then you got David Chappelle, who is playing kind of as like his friend, his cohort, somebody he's worked with in the past. And he's also really good in this movie. He's not in, like I said, not in it for very long, but parts he's in it for, he proves how good of an actor he is, how much depth he has. And then there's Sam Elliott, who plays the much older brother to Bradley Cooper. And Sam Elliott, Sam Elliott, he's a phenomenal actor as it is. And this is another Oscar nomination performance. I'm sorry, but like, if Bradley Cooper, if Lady Gaga, and Sam Elliott don't get nominated for Oscar nominations, actors and actresses, I'll be a little disappointed, because Sam Elliott, in the limited role he has in the movie, kind of just brings it. He proves what kind of an actor he is. He proves that how he is such a great talent, and he shows Bradley Cooper how much he cares for his brother in the movie, but he just kind of can't deal with it anymore, and it comes to a head, and then it kind of plays out like it usually does. And it's just everything about this movie is fantastic. Yeah, it kind of is a little stereotypical in some of the ways it plays out, and the ending is it's, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but you understand why it's kind of stereotypical. But I think that when it comes to stereotyping a genre or movie or anything, you just kind of have to forgive it if it's that good. And this movie is that good. The music in it's fantastic. In The Shallows now, what you hear in the trailer is a fantastic song. And there's the song that Bradley Cooper sings is kind of his song. And then there's a song that Lady Gaga sings at the end, which I think is actually the song that should be nominated for the best song Oscar, because it's really good and it's really heartfelt and deep. And whether Lady Gaga wrote these songs or not, and Bradley Cooper wrote these songs or not, doesn't deter the fact of how good these songs are. And Matthew Levatique, who's the cinematographer, he plays he plays it like a concert film, but mixed in with drama and heart. And the lighting's fantastic. I think Live Nation produced this, which was interesting. So you really get the feel of the concert footage, and you really get the feel of what Matthew Levatique is going for. And I saw this in Dolby Atmos. I saw this in the Dolby Cinema. And if you get a chance, if you have a Dolby Cinema and you can see A Star Is Born in that format, when the music's playing, especially at the beginning, and it hits you like when you're going to a concert, like the bass and the boom and so on and so forth, it's just, I've never felt like that going to a movie before. Dolby Atmos is supposed to be this end all of cinema sound, and I've always felt it's underwhelming. But when it comes to music, when it comes to playing live music in a theater, this is the best way to see it. It shows you how good the audio is and how good the audio mixing was for this movie. So it's definitely something you should go see. It's definitely something you should check out in Dolby Cinema if you have one near you. But either way, I think you should go see this movie. So it's highly recommended. But that's it. That's my take on A Star Is Born. Like I said, highly recommended. One of my favorite movies of the year. But as always, if you like what you see, remember to check me out on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Comment below if you've seen A Star Is Born. If you haven't, if you don't plan on seeing it, tell me why. I'd be interested to hear. But definitely go see this movie if you're even on the fence of going to see it, because you will not be disappointed, and you'll have a lot of emotions seeing it. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you later. Peace.